Jalsa Salana, Jalsa Salana, Jalsa Salon.
Now we come to the first speech for the day, for the afternoon. It's a very important one. The companions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And that speech will be given by Maulvi Muneer A.B. Yusuf. Maulvi Muneer Yusuf will tell you about the companions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad. You're welcome.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وسلم وبارك إنك حميد مجيد. Mr. Chairman, respected Amir Sahib, honored guests, and members of the high table, we fumble them all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. As we all don't hear me topic, now for talk about the companions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And to be specific, I will talk about one companion of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We busy when we hear people then talk about the first people then we accept the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This person is always kid among them. When we think about the first black man, we they contribute where Islam just begin. For let Islam go to map. This man kid among. When we can hear for say people that suffer for sake of dinner, we then say they're not Muslim, then persecute them. This man we are to talk about in business they come up. When we want to know about the history of Azan, how Azan began, who done the first person we call Azan, this man in face in name they come up. Not to any other person, na Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu. Hazrat Bilal in Papa Nabi Arab man, we they call him Riba. And in Mama Nabi Abyssinian, your name Nabi Hamama. This Hazrat Bilal, generally, we know and say in Bilal Habshi or Bilal of Abyssinia. Nabi thin, tall and dark color somebody, a begetikia. A beget a Muslim brother, meaning where the Muslim that migrate from Makkah go Medina, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam being joined the Medina Muslims and the Meccan Muslims then into brotherhood. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam been joined Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu into a brotherhood. We basically the Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, a Muslim brother, Nabi, sorry. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu in Imama, we say Nabi Abyssinian, in Bona Habsha, and in Papa Nabi Arab man. So when they Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, before he is born, and Mama and Papa, they be arrest them, they make them slave. However, before Hazrat Bilal is born, Now, mama and papa don't be slave. Mama and papa not able to tell her how comes really they become a slave. But mama be careful explain the history to her that before it take Hazrat Bilal in Balay, then not be free people them. So by the time Islam began, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he be there to a slave master with na Umayyah bin Khalaf. So when the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam make a claim for be the prophets of God, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he began to believe that the message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam na let me try once.
Takbir. Narai Takbir. Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa. Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa. Islam. Islam Ahmdiyya. Ghulam Ahmad King. Ghulam Ahmad King. Khilafati Ahmdiyya. Narai Takbir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala an, that time where the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam be making claim, Hazrat Bilal be there to a slave master when Umayyah bin Khalaf. One day, the slave of Abu Jahl and Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they be sit down near the Kaaba, they be the rest. That time, Abu Sufyan and Abu Lahab, they talk bad thing about the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why then they can discuss? Nine, Hazrat Ammar, this man not to be chief, but him at the same time to be slave, not be free man. Him be don't accept Islam. So he meet Abu Jahl, Abu Lahab, and Abu Sufyan. Then they talk bad thing about the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As they say, Hazrat Ammar, now they grip him, they ibana grown. They ask him, they say, you don't believe Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Waiting Muhammad don't teach you now. Waiting tell you where you accept. Hazrat Ammar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, without any hesitation, now they tell them, he say, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he say God, now one, now he make we for worship. All the other things that when they worship, beside him, they not to God. And further, they don't tell we say, all we mortal man, we equal. This na be a shock statement where Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu yari for say the slave and a master they're equal. So Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu a master Umayyah bin Khalaf. Now they again ask Ammar. He said, you really mean me slave Bilal we abide with me your money? Me and we equal? Nine, Hazrat Ammar say, yes, we are equal. Now he say, okay, I go teach you lesson. Now he take whip, he give Bilal. He say, whap this man in face. For sure and say the slave and the master not equal. Hazrat Bilal take the cane, but by that time, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu already don't turn a changed man. And Master Umayyah bin Khalaf only get control over his physical body, But in soul,
I'll do it.
don't already go to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Bilal, now he dropped the cane. Umayyah not go believe that enslaved go disobey him. In those days, slave not get one single right. A master they use that as in property. Whatever a master tell him, say go do him. He not go ask question. So for like Bilal go disobey a master, na be big thing. Umayyah not believe. Amar where Bilal don't deny forbid him, he knows the consequence of that. So if he take the cane and give back to Bilal, he said, beat me, not disobey your master, otherwise this man go kill you. Hazrat Bilal, listen at all, do waiting, the master don't tell him. So Umayyah, a vexed past mark. Now he watch up the sun. When he look up, now he say, okay, the sun is there about for set. I'm not going to deal with you now. Tomorrow, we do clean, I will teach you lesson. If you get for whole Hazrat Bilal, he tie him, he put in a room and lock him. Inside that dark cell, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu bile don't they? If they wait for let do clean, let sun come out. If not die, they die, or whatever happened to them. Why he lay down inside that dark cell they? If they remember, if they imagine how really it happened, where you not obey a master. The thought kind of in mind that not to risk if we don't take, we don't disobey a master. What if we don't beat this man? The thought again kind of in mind. You remember in Papa, where if we turn old man, old pa very quickly because of the hard labor where if they do for a master. A mama also in thoughts kind of in mind where if they don't die already because of small sickness, but care not be there, attention not be there, treatment not be there for a mama. So all their thoughts then they cannot be in mind. And finally, he decided that he will be a Muslim. The next day, Umayyah bin Khalaf, he came with accompany them. Then they say, Bilal go apologize to them, he go beg for the mercy. But instead, where they open the cell, now Bilal smiled to them and tell them thank you. That can be a surprise and shocking to them. But nothing of the way go stop Umayyah for make not persecute Bilal at all, as long as he don't disobey him and he don't accept Islam. No punishment not been there. We left where Umayyah not be put upon Bilal. And for punish Bilal, now be also example, a one for said to the other slave them, for let them not go accept Islam at all. So Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, to them not to be mutama again. Now be animal where he get 2 foot. Now be 2 foot animal to them now. Umayyah bin Khalaf, be get for tie Bilal, Elia Nadasan, a beaten tete, they put stone in chest. A not do for him, a tie rope, na neck, and give this straight picking them. Let the drag him, Nadasan under the hot burning sun. And body they bleed. Hazrat Bilal, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they see in die one to nap before him. With this persecution, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he not give up at all. The people there, no man, no mortal man, no like cruelty. The way they see how they persecute Hazrat Bilal, people that they lock their doors them, they lock their windows them. But what did they go do? They no say, Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he don't disobey a master, where he don't buy him with your money. Now big crime he don't commit. So no way, no day, where they will stop them from persecuting Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu. This persecution, it continued for days. Hazrat Bilal, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, not beg for mercy at all. One day, where the persecution was so done so intensive, Umayyah bin Khalf bin tell Bilal, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he say, sing the praise of Lat and Uzza. These are the national idols of Mecca at that time. He said, praise them. If you do so, you denounce Islam, you denounce Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, we will set you free. With this choice, where Umayyah put to Hazrat Bilal, waiting no more, he be able for talk, because the persecution don't run around. Now, if they breathe one, it just say, Ahad, 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 that now God na one, God na one, God na one. He not agree at all for denouncing faith. As we they say, no came touch on the way he left, where Umayyah with him picking them and people them not put upon Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu. One day, why Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu they na the hands of these cruel people them. He lay down under the hot burning sun. He faints one. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, with the advice of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he go to Umayyah bin Khalf and ask him, "Oh Umayyah, how long you go continue for persecute this innocent man?" Now, Umayyah bin Khalf, they told Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, begin for talk price for free Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu. Why the discussion they go on? Abu Sufyan interrupt them and talk say, if slave they under punishment, they talk for in freedom. Nobody not go buy them. Now Umayyah bin Khalf talk say, the man don't already die, because that time Hazrat Bilal be don't faint. They say if Abu Bakr want for die that day body, 100 dirham, not a problem, I go accept. So we talk the night, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, be careful go near Bilal and call a loud one. Now Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, be careful open in yai small. When we able talk, then he set yai back. Now Umayyah bin Khalf say, you know that it? Say now not 100 dirham, now 200 dirham. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he paid the money. He said, no matter which price you charge, I will pay. Once more, they don't buy Hazrat Bilal. But this time when they buy him, they don't buy him for making slave. They buy him for making be a free man. Now, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu, why unconscious? They feel that they caught the rope of slavery upon him. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu and Hazrat Zaid radiallahu anhu began for take Hazrat Bilal na Hazrat Bakr radiallahu anhu in house. They will continue for give medical attention to Hazrat Bilal for 5 good days. Inside that period, most of the time, Hazrat Bilal be unconscious. On the 5th day, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu began for improve small. He grab a commonado and sit down. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu be glad too much for see that Bilal don't come back to life. Then he began for tell Hazrat Bilal say, the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam be there with you now 3 days and 3 nights. In order to go no side, they pray for let you get well body. And he not left until he don't see say your fever done and your life don't come out from risk condition. He don't go back in the house. Then he tell Bilal say tomorrow I will take you to the house of the Prophet. They began for give milk. Then the following day they began for say the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For some time then, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu began for stay with Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Why he been stay with Hazrat Abu Bakr? Hazrat Bakar anhu began for make Bilal the storekeeper in house. And also, he began for teach Hazrat Bilal for read and write. Because now be somebody we not be good school, not be sabi nothing during the time when a slave. One day in the history, that's why he be prepare the ink. In those days, they make the ink from the leaf, the local one, put the stick inside and begin write. Why abuse they make this ink? Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu began for go to Bilal and hold in hand and kiss the hand. Hazrat Bilal be surprised so much for see that in a free slave, even though in a free slave, but the one way he don't buy him, he don't free him, he go kiss him for show that kind of love and respect, he began for draw in hand, now Hazrat Bakr in hand. Hazrat Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu began for tell Hazrat Bilal, he say, no feel uncomfortable. He said the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, don't tell me, say, the pain of the righteous scholar, he get power past sword. Why Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu later be transferred to the Holy Prophet, he did with the Prophet. He be there with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when the Holy Prophet began forget the spiritual experience or journey, what we call a mirage. After the mirage, that time Hazrat Bilal began develop some spiritual progress. That now be the 11th year of the Holy Prophet in call. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam after the mirage, he asked Hazrat Bilal, he said, Bilal, which kind of righteous work you don't do? That's when I go pan mirage, I be they see you, they walk up before me inside paradise. And I be they read your footstep. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu be tell the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, messenger of God, and if he say I don't do much, but the only thing he say I always they try for avoid sin. And whenever I don't do mistake, I dey go perform ablution and pray 2 rakat. And I always they try very hard for keep myself inside ablution. Anytime my ablution spoil, I dey go renew them. Then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, this now your reason for your spiritual elevation. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu, why then they inside Medina? The azan, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the issue of azan became, he chose Hazrat Bilal for being the muazzin, the one way they call the azan. As a result, the Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu became the first person for call azan. When he called the azan for the prayers, it depended the iqama. They said during the Eid prayers, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu came they among the entourage where they take the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to the prayer ground. Why then they go? It did not before the Prophet, he hold the sword in hand. This spear way in the hold, they say the king of Abyssinia, Naim be saying a tree to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam as respect. One the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam keep to himself and gave the other one to Umar, and the one he gave to Hazrat Bilal. So Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu began for get the honor for keep the spear of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam for life. Hazrat Bilal been married several women, including the daughter of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu. But he not began picking with any one of them. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they enjoy so much for serve in beloved Master Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam under all kind condition. Rain can, sun can, then they at peace. What did they? Hazrat Bilal did with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inside the battles, Hazrat Bilal can always run. They keep running between the tents of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the battlefield. For tell the troop, they command the instructions from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and bring back the news from the war, from the troop to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Why if they stay with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam began the trust also, for take care of Baitul Mal, the state's treasure. Hazrat Bilal be there among the 10,000 companions where they be enter Medina, the day of the conquest of Mecca. the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam began to take the flag of Islam and give to the Medina brother of Bilal, when Hazrat Abu Ruwaiha. Then a command Hazrat Bilal said, "Not before this flag," and announced to the Meccans that anybody where he can under this flag, if he save, he get peace. Nobody not go do anything. Imagine Hazrat Bilal where they be done persecuted inside Medina, inside Makkah, that they will enter Makkah. Some amount of revenge go the waistband in heart or mind. But the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam for keep peace and calmness, he began for command Hazrat Bilal for make it up before the flag and announce peace to everyone. Why Hazrat Bilal, they make this announcement 1, 2, 3 times and hearts don't cool down. But however, this slave master Umayyah bin Khalid, Hazrat Bilal began the opportunity for make ego kill him inside the battle of Badr. Now, Hazrat Bilal radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam be don't pass away, Hazrat Bilal began the opportunity for they among them lucky companions them for give them last service to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That in funeral rites, Hazrat Bilal be there among them few companions them where they see by the Prophet till they bury him. And the last rite of the funeral of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, now Hazrat Bilal be performing, now him be send sprinkle water on top the grave. After the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam be done pass away, Hazrat Bilal be feel so depressed for the inside Medina because of in love we get for the Prophet. So he began for ask Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu for make a permit him for make it migrate. Let go now Syria and join the army. Even though he not be big man now. But Hazrat Abu Bakr been tell and say, Hazrat Bilal, you know say this is a sensitive time and you're not good at an administrative somebody. I need your advice. I need your knowledge. I need your understanding. So do you stay with me? During that time, whenever Hazrat Bilal called Azan, he burst into tears. And the one day where they listen, they also they cry. So he beg Hazrat Abu Bakr, he said, do you allow me make a stop for call Azan? Why Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala who don't pass away? Hazrat Bilal not able to stay inside Medina again. He began for beg the second Caliph Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala for make again the permission for let go join the Muslim army. Even though Hazrat Umar been try for stop him, but he not listen at all. So even though now Ulpa, he be stay go and join the Muslim army in Syria. He been there among the Muslim army where Jerusalem be fall in the hands of the Muslims. And why the Caliph Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu be go to Syria for go sign the treaty with the Syrian people. He met Hazrat Bilal there. He be request Hazrat Bilal for make a call Azan. Hazrat Bilal radiallahu anhu tell and say from where the Prophet died, I be don't beg the Caliph Hazrat Abu Bakr for like exempts me from Azan, for calling Azan. He said, but you not the Khalifa, you're not going to tell me anything I disobey. So he began for call Azan. And then history when Hazrat Bilal began for call Azan, the Muslim them all burst into tears. They cry helplessly, including the Khalifa himself and their brave companions them where them be there that time, like Hazrat Ubaidah, Hazrat Muaz bin Jabal. They all be burst into tears. After that, one day, Hazrat Bilal began to see the Prophet in a dream while he stayed in Syria. The Prophet asked him inside his dream, "Oh Bilal, waiting though, they don't take so you know they visit me." When Bilal wake that very night, he understand say, I forgo na Medina and say salam to the Prophet. As though they clean, Hazrat Bilal pack in bundle and begin for waka go Medina. Why he reach Medina na night? It not near the grave of the Prophet, and they cry bitterly. He left the cry, the two grand picking of the Prophet, Hassan and Hussein, they come near Hazrat Bilal. We open his eye, he see them, then he begin for cry back new fresh. After I don't cry for some time, he don't stop 9, they begin for ask him. They say, Hazrat Bilal, do ya will they beg you for make you call Azan for we tomorrow Fajr time. Hazrat Bilal not able for deny the grandsons of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So early in the morning, when people then hear the voice of Hazrat Bilal, they call the Azan. The tongue be shake. All man begin for grab and come out. Some they claim up for they listen. That they rush for see how they shake with the voice of Bilal radiallahu anhu. Hazrat Bilal, however, because of time, he been died in the 20th Hijr, 20 years after the Prophet's immigration, and he been passed away at the age of 70. Now being epidemic disease, big for Holam, where he been passed away. May Allah Almighty bless him with paradise. Why he be there on the sick bed in wealth, begin for cry for him. Now Hazrat Bilal tell and say, waiting do you the cry? He say, I did at the road for go see me beloved master. And then my companions them, we me and them be done part for so long time. Now I go meet them. I gladdy, you said for gladdy for dandy. And say, if God willing, tomorrow I go meet them. And the following day, Hazrat Bilal began for pass away. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. They began for burial in Damascus, near Bab Asokora. Today, in grave. Now one pan the grave them, where a command visitation, people then they go there and pay big respect to them. So in the life of Hazrat Bilal, radiallahu ta'ala anhu, from slavery, he turned to a master. Even though na be black man, na be slave, he passed away. He left a remarkable history where me and you two not ever forget about that. That's not the Azan. Whenever we talk about the history of Azan, Hazrat Bilal, radiallahu anhu, in incident, they come up. May Allah Almighty send countless blessing upon Hazrat Bilal and all the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all the righteous servants of Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much indeed for that speech. Actually, when I looked at the topic of the speech, I was a bit worried because where it says companions of the Holy Prophet. But Maulvi Muneer Yusuf has made it very simple for us. He just take one of them, of the many companions, and this one a unique one with a representation of all the other companions. It's a very interesting story. I hope you enjoy the speech. It's very meaningful, and I hope one will go home with a lot of lessons from that one.
Jalsa Salana, Jalsa Salana, Jalsa Salana.